Hello beautiful people and welcome to the CLEO Method workout of the day number 16. My name's Yassy and we're excited to be here with you today to take you through our full body workout. Today we have 8 exercises to get through, 3 full rounds. All you'll need today is your dumbbells. Now if you want to start challenging yourself, this one's a good one because there's no overhead stuff. So if you have some heavier dumbbells, go and grab them now. Otherwise, whatever you have on hand is great. We've got our mats, a drink bottle, a good playlist, so press play now and come to the end of the mat. Let's just start with one hand on heart, one onto belly. Let's take a nice big deep inhale all together, breathing in that beautiful air around us and a nice big exhale. Let's wrap those arms up and around and dip that chin down to chest, floating those arms down, coming all the way down to the floor. Tiptoeing those hands all the way out to a high top plank. Soft bend in those elbows, long head, nice long spine, drawing that belly button into our spine. Squeezing those glutes, squeezing those inner thighs. We're going to stay here for another 5 seconds. In 3, we're going to push back, 2 and 1 into a down dog. Starting to really pedal out through those legs. Up and down, pressing those heels down, feeling those hamstrings stretching, waking them up this morning. Nice team. For another 2 and 1, let's wrap that right leg around and we're just going to rotate nice big circles facing the knee with the right arm. And another 2 more here and around, returning that hand to the middle, pushing back another down dog, pressing both heels down to the floor. Let's ripple forward back to that plank, wrapping that left leg around now and opening nice big circles here. Getting into those shoulder joints. Ready for our workout. And one more. This time, return those hands to the floor. Step both feet together. And we're just going to roll and wrap that neck up and around. That's it. All the way down. And back up. Another 2 more here. Inhale. And exhale, this time we're going to slowly roll all the way up, making our spine nice and long. Roll those shoulders back. Let's start to pedal those legs up and down. Butt kicks for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Team, we're going to get straight into the workout, grabbing our weights. We're starting on the left, over to the right. So going down into that nice squat, pressing up over to the side. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do 20 seconds on one side, 20 seconds over to the other side. Feeling it through the glutes, coming across, feeling it through the core. So good. And one more up to the right side, swapping sides. Let's go straight across. Nice, ladies. We're just warming up that full body. That's it. Nice and deep. Feeling it in the glutes. Straight across into the core. Nice work. Woo. We have 5 seconds to go. Give me 2 more. And 1. Pressing up with intention. And done. So we're going to curl up the arms now. Hinge the hips down into a squat. And squeeze those lats. Drill back together. Standing up. And curl. Pressing the butt back. Squeezing. And down. Nice team. Getting into those lats this morning. Let those elbows do the driving up. Nice tight core. Belly button drawn into spine. Let's go, ladies. You're doing really well. We have 20 seconds to go. Try and set yourself an intention for this full workout to stay with us for the full 45 seconds. Maybe an intention to have a bit of fun and be very present on your mat and focus on the body part that you're working. 1 more. Let's go down nice and deep. Squeeze those lats, nice back muscles, and standing. Moving into the next exercise now. Weights are down. We're coming down for our plank dips. So squeezing that belly button into spine. Nice long head. We're going to dip the hips over to the right, return to the middle, over to the left. Right, then left. Your goal here is to keep your shoulders square to the front, and we're moving our hips side to side. Feet are coming with us, side to side. Dip and twist. This is a strong movement, so let's just move through it nice and slow for our first round. We do have 3 opportunities to get this done. Woo! Let's go, ladies. You have 15 seconds to go. Strong movement. Challenge yourself to stay here. Stay strong. You can do it. Woo! Draw that belly button into spine. We'll get our breath back after this. And one more dip, and done. Turn over, team. Feet flat onto floor, knees to the sky. We're bringing our weights up into the air and drawing our right down, pressing it back up. Drawing the left down, press it back. Alternating chest press. Woo, nice, ladies. Pressing up with intention, working on our shoulder and core stabilizers here. Also getting through those pecs. Woo, nice. Working on a push movement. Helping you get nice and strong. Inhale, making sure that belly button's drawn into spine. Nearly there. We have 10 seconds to go. Straight into it today, ladies. In 2 more presses up, we're going to stand up into our sumo squat. 1 more. Rock and roll up to standing. Setting up in that sumo squat position, toes turned out. We're going down in a nice deep squat. Standing up, upright row. Tuck those weights under those chins. Let those elbows go all the way up. They're the leader for this one. Down, squeeze, stand up, nice. Woo! Getting into those glutes, those hamstrings, inner thighs, abductors. It's all happening here in this exercise. Woo! Try and enjoy it, team. Love a little booty burn. Squeeze those shoulders up. We're halfway through this exercise. Nice, ladies at the back, you're doing well. We have 5 seconds to go. Give me 1 more, nice and deep. Beautiful. Turning. We're going to hinge our hips, soft bend in the knees. This time we're doing an underhand grip. So we're going on a diagonal, squeezing those shoulder blades back. Squeeze. We'll do this one nice and slow with maybe even a 2 squeeze and in. Nice, team. So because we have the underhand supinated grip today, it's helping us get into a bit more bicep. We're getting into those back muscles. Lots of posterior chain work today. Beautiful. Nice long spine. Draw it all the way. Make sure your head's in line with your spine. We're halfway through. Oh yeah. Enjoy that back squeeze. Nice. Try and gaze to the top of your mat. Think about the muscles that you're working, mind to muscle connection. And 1 more. Down. Beautiful. Let's come back down into a high top plank now. Soft bend in those elbows. Pressing down through the floor. Draw that belly button into spine. We push back into a little squat and power forward. Push back. For round 1, we'll just go nice and slow so we can start to feel and engage what muscles we're working here. It's like a little rocket ship. And then for the next 2 rounds, we can go a little faster. Feeling it through the inner thighs, quads, hamstrings, and definitely that core. Oh yeah, I do like this exercise. Nearly there. You have 10 seconds to go. Can you give me 3 more? 3. Nice and deep. 2. And 1. Well done. Let's flip on over. Feet to floor, knees to sky. Hands behind our ears. We're coming across, taking that tap to the knee to elbow. Cross, tap, that's it. So really try and make that connection with the elbow to knee. We're getting into our 6-pack muscles here, team. Inhale, exhale. Let's take this first round nice, slow and controlled so we can really feel where it's working. And then the next 2 rounds, we have that opportunity to pick up the pace. We're nearly at the first round. You have a break coming up, team, so please stay with me for the next 20 seconds. Don't give up. Whew, you can do it. Nearly there. Can you give me 3 more? 3, squeeze, 2, and 1. Beautiful work, team. Rock and roll up to standing. Grab yourself a little drink. Make sure you hydrate today. But stay present on your mat. Don't go off and do anything. That's Cheers, girls. Well done. High five. Round 1 is done. All right. We have our 30 seconds rest here. Maybe do some shoulder rolls. So you see what I mean? If you today have any extra heavier weights, grab them because there's no overhead. All right, we're going to be back on in 10 seconds, so we're ready to rock this, ladies. Roll those shoulders back. We have our opposite side, left to right, wood chops. So we go down into that squat. Let's get ready, team. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go down in that squat, left to right. That's it. Let's pick up the pace a little bit with this one. Inhale, exhale, go down into those glutes, press it up, going across that core. We have 10 more seconds on this side. Stay with our tempo. Give me 2 more, and then we go to the other side, and 1, over to the other side. Press it up with intention, team. What are you here for today? Let's do this. Have a bit of fun, enjoy the movement, but let's work out hard together. You've shown up. You can do this. We have 5 seconds to go. Can you give me 3, 2, and 1. Hinging over at the hips, we do that little curl. Hinge down for that squat. Press those elbows back. Draw it back up and in. Press back for that squat. More of a hinge too with this one. And up. Curl. Squeeze those elbows up to the sky. And in. Into that 90 degrees hold with those arms. Nice, ladies. Squeeze those back muscles. Back and in. Well done. You're doing really well, team. Stay with us. You have 10 seconds to go. Have you got 4 more for me? Let's do this. 4, 3, nearly there. 2, can you give me 1 more? Yes, you can. And 1. Well done. Dropping those weights down into that elbow plank, drawing that belly button into spine. Squeeze those glutes, squeeze that core. Dips right side to left. Right, return to middle, over to the left. Can you go a little further for me? Can you keep those hips, those shoulders nice and square, those hips nice and low to the floor? If you want to challenge yourself, you can go a little faster with this, really squeezing that core in. But your major challenge here, stay with me the whole time, okay? We can do this, probably our peak exercise in here. So please stay with me. We'll get our breath back after this. You're getting through those transverse abdominals, 10 seconds to go. Oh yeah. We can do it, girls. We're nearly there. Oh, 1 more, all the way over, little rainbow, and done. High five, girls, well done. Okay, flipping over, grabbing those weights, feet to floor, knees to sky, alternating chest press. So the weights are up in the sky, we're drawing it down. Push up. Our push muscles are working here, giving us those strong muscles. Push that pram, push that trolley, all the fun jobs. That's it. Press it up. Mind to muscle connection here while we're really nice and slowing it down. Inhale, exhale. Have a bit of fun. Get your breath back here with standing up in 10 seconds. Give me 2 more, 1 on each side, and done. Rock and rolling up to standing into our sumo squat. Toes turned out. Let's go down nice and deep into that squat. Pressing up for those heels, those big toes, and squeeze for that upright row. Down, elbows to the sky. Getting into that booty now, team. Down nice and low, pressing up for those heels. Squeeze those elbows up. Let those elbows do the talking and the walking all the way to the sky. 20 seconds to go. Whew. Guys, you're halfway through the workout. You're nearly there. Start to be proud of yourself for showing up this morning. And let's finish off strong. Down nice and deep. Squeeze those elbows up. 1 more deep. And up. Turn those hands out. We've got the underhand grip now. Hinging over the hips. Soft bend in the knees. Going in that diagonal. Drawing those elbows back. Squeeze for 2. And down. 1, 2. And squeeze. Love some beautiful back muscles. Let's really get into that today. Ooh, how fun are these colors? Beautiful, the weather that we've been having. Very blessed and lucky. We have 20 seconds to go. We're halfway there. Enjoy that squeeze. Nice work. After these only two more exercises and then we'll get a break. All right. Give me 2 more squeeze back. Squeeze. And 1 more. And done. Pop those weights down. Coming down for that high top plank. Remembering that soft bend in those elbows. Pressing through those palms of the hands. We're pushing back into the pushback. Rocket ship forward. Let's go. If you want to come today for a little extra cardio challenge, let's go a little faster here. Otherwise, if you're enjoying it nice and slow, that's absolutely perfect as well. Let's go, team. Second last time we're doing this exercise, so let's really put all your effort in. Nice long spine. Butts are down. No bottoms up. Squeeze back. Push forward. That's it, team. 10 seconds to go. Have you got 4 more for me? Let's go. 3, 2, and 1. So good, team. High five. Twisting over. We have our knees to sky, feet to floor, hands behind our ears. Come across, make that connection. Let's go. Working through those transverse abs, obliques. Firing them up. Guys, you're nearly at the end of your last round, so please don't give up on me. You can do it. Twist and tap. Nearly there. You're halfway. Squeeze and tap. 90 degrees when we come up with that foot. Reach a little further with that elbow. 5 seconds to go. In 3, more taps, 2, and 1. Woo, arms overhead. Nice deep breaths here. We have 30 seconds. Inhale. Exhale. Rock and roll up to standing. Have yourself a little drink. You deserve it. We have 20 seconds and we're back on for our last round. So again, check in with that intention. How we going, girls? Looking good? A little bit puffed, but we can do it. 1 more round. This is the topping on the icing. All right. 5 seconds and we are back into our squat and reach again. This is your own workout. If you don't want to come too fast, take it nice and slow. Well, we're doing this, team. We're going to go nice and fast for this exercise, working through that core, wood chopping. That's it. We have 10 more seconds on this side. Get nice and low, press up to the sky. Nearly there. 2 more on this side, then we're switching. And done. Switching over. Low, high. Get low, get high. That's it, team. Put your hands up if you're excited. This is the last round. Oh yeah, 10 seconds to go. Nearly there. Go, team. You can do this. We have 5 to go. 4, we'll have to go a little faster. 3, 2, and 1 more for good luck. Woo. All right, let's go. We're gonna hinge back with our booties, curl, squeeze that 90 degrees lateral run, up, hinge, curl, squeeze, and up. We'll get it. Hinge that butt back, squeeze, and up. Getting into the back muscles. We go down for that squat with the hinge, squeeze those elbows up, and down. 90 degrees with those hands, squeeze the lat. Beautiful. Last time we're doing this, so really enjoy that back squeeze. Oh yeah, that's nice. We have 15 seconds to go. Can you give me 3 more from here? Really nice and squeeze that up. You can do hard things, team. You're nearly there. Okay, 1 more. There we go. Beautiful. Well done. Coming on down for our hip dips. Nice long spine. Shoulders are square. Let's dip over to the right, over to the left. That's it. Breathe through it. Stay with me for the full 45 seconds. Do not give up. You can do this. Go a little faster, a little slower, whatever you can do. This is your workout. But the main thing is stay that 45 seconds. A little endurance here. Nice and strong. You are strong, team. You've got 10 seconds to go. For 4, nice and down. 3, 2, and 1. High five. That one's done for the day. We've got our alternating chest press. Arms up to the sky, knees to the sky. Draw it down, getting our breath back. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale. Woo. How are we all feeling? You're doing really well, team. Whew. Thank you for showing up today. Let's stay with these last, I think it's 4 exercises, maybe 5. They'll go through like a breeze. You have 10 seconds. Give me 4, nice and slow. 3, 2, and 1. All done. Jumping on up, rock and rolling up to our sumo stance. Toes turned out. Let's go down for that nice deep squat. Pulling up, elbows up to sky. Let's go down nice and deep. Elbows up to the sky and down. Nice and deep with that squat. Again, if you want to go a little faster, a little slower, that is completely up to you. I'm taking it a little bit slower with the squats today so I can really feel it through the glutes, through the hamstrings, the inner thighs. That's it. Squeeze those weights up under chin. Let's go. You've got 20 seconds to go. Down nice and deep. Draw those weights up underneath. Let the elbows do the lifting, the back muscles. Nice. Can you give me 2 more? Press it up, down, and last time you're doing that today. Let's turn those hands facing out, shoulders are back, cores locked on, drawing those elbows in, tuck it into the belly button, keeping on that diagonal. Squeeze those back muscles. Oh yeah. Nice work, ladies. You're nearly there, ready to get into your day. Or you may have just finished your day, whatever it is. I hope it's been a good one, or it's going to be a good one. Nice. I hope you've got outside in the sunshine. We've been very blessed with these days. Squeeze that back muscles. Nice work. We are nearly there. You have 5 seconds to go. Can you give me 2 more big squeezes? Squeeze it back. And done. Get rid of those weights completely, team. We are done with them. We're into our high top plank, soft bend in those elbows. Cores drawn right up and in. Ribs are not flaring. We're pushing back. Let's go nice and fast. Woohoo! Rocket ship. Let's go. Squeeze those inner thighs as you come forward. Push it back. Push it forward. Bottoms and down. Squeeze that core. Nice, team. Pressing back. Enjoy this movement. It's challenging, but it's also fun. Well, I think it's fun. How many roll of rocket chips can you fit in? We've got 10 seconds. Let's go. We've got 5. Woo! 4. Nearly there. 3. Go team. 2. And 1. And switching over. Knees to sky. Feet to floor. Hands behind our ears. Let's tuck across and tap. And tap. 6-pack muscles are working here. Let's go for our last exercise. Really put in the work. All the way to the hooter. Inhale. Exhale. Tap that elbow to knee. Really reach across. You're nearly there, team. You can do it. Proud of you guys today. Nearly there. We have 10 seconds to go. Enjoy the last few. Burn through the core. Can you give me 5 more? 4. We're stretching in. 3, 2, and 1. High five. Well done, everyone. Grab those knees. Let's do a quick little stretch, and then you can get into your day. Have a nice big meal, some nice protein after this. Make sure you're drinking lots of water. Let's lengthen that left leg out. Pulling that right leg, let's try and have a nice straight leg, either grabbing the calf muscle or the hamstring, and roll that ankle all the way around. Feeling those little clicks. That's nice. And change sides. Taking that knee into tabletop, taking it across the body. Cactusing that arm out or lengthening it long. Press that knee right down. Both shoulders are down to the floor. Inhale, can you go a little further? Pull that knee down for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Crossing the legs across, come through, grab the shin rather than the hamstring. Grab the shin today, leaning right back, pull it right in, and then relax those shoulders. Press that spine into floor. Try and open that knee. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, and 1. Lengthening that right leg out. Grabbing our left leg up nice and long by the shin or the hamstring. Pull it in, roll that ankle around. Take a little moment here, team, to feel proud of yourselves for showing up today. Grateful for our bodies to be able to move through this workout. And let's take that knee across, all the way across the floor. Drop that knee down, cactus that arm up or lengthen it out. Both shoulders are on the floor. Press that knee down a little further. Inhale, exhale. For 3, 2, and 1. Crossing the knee over, coming through. Grab that shin, pull it back. Inhale and exhale. For 3, 2, and 1. And then let's just rock and roll up to a seated position. Let's twist back to the back of the room. One more on the other side. Nice deep breaths. Let's just put one hand onto heart, one onto our belly. Just like we started, take a nice big inhale all together. Taking a moment to be proud of ourselves and thinking of something that we are grateful for in our lives. And a nice big exhale. And a big clap. High five. You're all done. Well done, girls. See you next time for workout number 17.